Yes, you clicked. Thank you so much for clicking. I'm super excited. I am the Joyful Cook, and today I'm going to share how to make Nigerian patty chicken. When I tell you that this is the best patty chicken you'll ever make, believe me, stay with me and let's go. So I have one box of soft chicken here, which is what I'm using for this recipe. If you're going to be using hard chicken, I'll leave a direction for you to follow in the description box area, because cooking this soft chicken is different from cooking the hard chicken. This soft chicken is very delicate and you don't want to cook it as rigorous as you would cook a hard chicken. So check the description box area if you're cooking with hard chicken. So I've added that into a bowl now. I'm adding some salt, which is acting as a disinfectant here. I'm now rinsing it out 1 or 2 times before I soak it with hot water. See, let me tell you one secret about me. I am the bone eater in my house. Yes. After everybody finish eating the flesh from the meat, they pass the bone to me and I'm happy about it. Yeah. So that's why I can't give up the knee area of this chicken because of extra skin. So I always take it out. I've added some hot water to it now. I'm just making sure everything is properly submerged into the water. I'll cover it so it can just heat up for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes I'll come back and just scrape it a little, and then it comes off easily, easy peasy, just like this. So once that is done, I'll give you one last rinse before putting it in the cooking pot. So next I'm going to clean up the sink area, including the bowl where I wash the chicken. This is very important. Yeah, it is important you do this to avoid cross contamination. So make sure you clean up that area very well. Next I'm going to blend up all of these ingredients and add it to the chicken. So this is it already blended. I'm going to pour this into the chicken now. I also rinsed out the jar and added it to the chicken with very little amount of water. Then for the seasoning, I have chicken seasoning, curry powder, thyme, all-purpose seasoning, clove powder, salt, and bay leaf all go into the chicken. Now if you're going to be marinating this chicken overnight, please do not add salt because your chicken may just come out too salty. But because I was just marinating for 1 to 2 hours, I just added salt so everything can really penetrate faster. So I'm going to give it a very good stir. My gas is still turned off at this point, it's not turned on at all. So I'm going to cover it now and leave it for 2 hours. I actually went out, came back and started cooking again. So it's been 2 hours now. I'm going to turn on the gas, cover the pot and let it start cooking. 10 minutes into the cooking time, I'll come back and stir it properly. That's because at that point, the chicken is still firm. You don't want to stir this chicken anyhow. If you stir it up and down, it's going to scatter. So I just go in when it's still firm and stir. I went in twice with 10 minutes interval and stirred. Once I noticed it has started cooking, I stopped stirring. Remember that the only water I added to this chicken was the water I rinsed out from the blender. Soft chicken contains a lot of water. You'll see how much water the chicken had released at this point, you see. So it's important you don't add too much water when you're cooking soft chicken because it is going to release its own juice. So after about 30 minutes, my chicken was cooked. I'm going to scoop it out now and get ready for frying. Save the stock, you'll need it later. So next I'm going to heat up the oil. We're going to be deep frying this chicken, so you need a lot of oil. Once the oil is hot enough, start frying the chicken. You can also add 1 bulb of onion to the oil. That will help a great deal to flavor the oil before you start frying the chicken. So fry until it is not so dry, kakaraka. No, you want it to be succulent. It's soft chicken. So I just fry until it is midpoint. It is not so soggy and it is not so dry. So once it is ready, I just place it on a paper towel to drain out the excess oil. Continue frying until everything is done. So after frying, I let the oil cool down completely. In fact, this was hours later. I just wanted to show this clip. I save it for next time use, and that's it. So of course I love to clean when I'm cooking. I have cleaned. I just needed to reward myself with this chicken. So I went for a taste and it was banging. So yummy and delicious. It wasn't dry at all. It was just perfect. Who work good chop abi? Wink. To stew the chicken, I'm going to be using tinned tomatoes. I'll use half of this. I'll use tomato sauce as well. You can replace this with fresh tomatoes. I'll also use bell pepper, onions, and Scotch bonnet pepper. You can increase the amount of spice, just do it according to your taste. So I've blended all those now. This is what we have here, roughly blended. So I'm going to set this aside. Next, I'll open up the tinned tomatoes and scoop out the portion I'm going to use. So if you don't want to use tinned tomatoes, you can use just bell pepper for this recipe. But the thing is, when you're cooking for a party, you're going to be spending so much buying bell peppers because they don't come that cheap. So the best alternative to use is tinned tomatoes, and then just make a stew base out of it, and it will taste just as good, if not better. Add some oil to a pot and let it heat up. Add a bit of onion and fry for about 30 seconds. Next, add the tomato paste and fry until it is no longer tangy. After 10 minutes of frying the tomato paste, I'll add the tomato sauce and the pepper mix and fry. So I'm going to stir to combine and then cover for it to just do its thing on medium heat, medium to low heat. So just cover it so it can fry. I'm going to keep stirring with intervals so it does not burn. If you're watching up until this point, it means you're enjoying the video. So click the like button, give your girl a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video to one or two of your friends, okay? Thank you. So once the stew is properly fried, I'll add 1 seasoning cube, curry powder, and thyme. And I'm going very light on the seasoning. Remember, our chicken was properly seasoned. You don't want to have over seasoned or salty patty chicken. Okay, so I'm going to stir that in. Then I'll add some of the chicken stock that I saved up earlier, just a little bit to loosen the sauce a bit before adding the chicken. At this point, I'm going to add the fried chicken, and then what I do is, after adding the fried chicken, I'm going to let this simmer on very low heat for 10 minutes. This way, the both of them can mingle, the stew and the chicken, and then the chicken is going to become so succulent. See, the thing pained me that I don't know why it did not occur to me to bite into one of the stewed chicken for you guys to see. It was heavenly, so succulent. So I'm going to just stir everything to combine, and like I said, I'm going to let it simmer on low heat for 10 minutes. So finally, I'm going to toss in these peppers, onion, and scallions, and then I'll turn off the heat immediately. And it is ready. It is time for enjoyment. This is how we do it. Yes, this is how we enjoy ourselves in Nigeria. These peppers do not only add color, but a lovely aroma and taste as well to this chicken. So I hope you try out this recipe. Send me pictures on Instagram. I would love to see them. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, click the like button, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.